hi, it's Behind the Scam, the show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm Brian Brushwood. Let's not waste time and start with our first question from this guy. Hey, Brian, where have you learned all the tricks that you know? Well, Tilan Jerkovic, correct me on this because we're giving you free loot. Here's the thing, magicians say if you want to keep it secret, put it in a book. If you search magic on Amazon, you'll get nearly 200,000 results, and that barely scratches the surface on books written about magic. It used to be that if you wanted to learn magic, the only way was to study under a mentor. Then in the late 1500s, the discovery of witchcraft was the first collection of what they called witches' deceptions. This was the first magic trick book out there. From that moment forward, more and more books came out. Every magician was racing to get their trick, their idea, their secret published so they could claim credit for it. This is the currency that mattered to magicians. They wanted their legacy throughout history. I've talked before about how I don't want to rip off other magicians, so either the material you see comes directly from other magicians with their permission, or I've picked it up from some catalog or joke book or magic trick pamphlet from 100 years ago or so. So read. I know it's not the sexiest answer, but the best secrets out there. If you want to be ahead of the curve and fool other magicians, just read anything that's 80 years old or farther and come up with your own way to implement those ideas with modern day stuff. Vincent Koenig says, how do you get the ideas for these awesome commercials? Well, Vincent, I'd like to look you right in the eye and say it all comes up here. I go to sleep, I have some dream quests, I have lucid dreams, and I wake up and I say, this will be a brilliant commercial for our friends over at domain.com. However, I would be lying to you. In fact, most of the most brilliant ideas all come from Brant Hughes, our fabulous editor. You may hear him rapping under his name Reckless Hobo, but he'll deny it's him. But secretly it's him, although he's also claiming to be his manager. He's him. Amir Sabari says, I don't have any questions. Actually, I do. Can I have free stuff? Sure, why not? You made it on the show, kid. Congratulations. In fact, all three of you guys are going to get the newest addition to the scamstuff.com store, which is huge. I cannot believe this is happening. You guys remember when we first launched Scam Stuff, we said that we were going to give away Ultimate Mark decks, but then we found out they were discontinued. Turns out the US Playing Card Company is psychotic about protecting their brand. They don't want to mess up that bicycle rider back design. So 2 years ago, the Ultimate Mark deck, my favorite deck of marked cards ever, was discontinued. We watched for 6 months as the prices crept higher and higher and higher. Near the end, they were going for $60 or $65 a piece, and we just found out that they are back in stock. So we got a ton of them. If you missed your opportunity 2 years ago, now you can get back in. Head on over to scamstuff.com, gear for the modern rogue, and grab the best marked deck of cards in the business. It is so diabolically simple. You can plainly see the pips as if they were face up. Nobody's gonna catch them because it's so subtle. This is what I love about that Ultimate Mark deck. It's incredible. Head on over to scamstuff.com and grab them right now while you still can. And of course, as always, anyone whose question shows up right here on the show gets free loot. Congratulations to you guys. It's like $100 of free loot going out there. If you guys want to have your question answered right here on the air and of course win some free loot from scamstuff.com, hit us up at questions.scamstuff.com. That's questions.scamstuff.com. Make sure to put in your full name and your email address because we got to write you and say, we liked your question. You want some free loot? And you'll say like, I do. And then we're like, well, that's great. I hope you enjoyed free loot. It's Christmas.